politics. Last night, the 2012 Republican presidential hopefuls held their first nationally televised debate. Representative Michelle Bachmann stole much of the night's thunder by declaring she was, in fact, running for president. Then today, former Utah Governor Jon Huntsman said he would formally jump into the race next week. But one candidate who has made news early and often is former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich. Tonight, Brian Ross with a stunning investigation on how running for president could benefit Gingrich whether he wins or not. Brian?
Cynthia, we assume that people running for president are doing it to actually win the job. But this year, in a number of cases, being considered a possible presidential candidate seems to be little more than a savvy marketing ploy, a proven method for a big payday. And that is now the question facing many candidates, including Newt Gingrich, whose entire top staff resigned last Thursday, convinced he was not serious about running. In presidential politics, winning is no longer everything.
Well, there's a heck of a business out there for ex-politicians that have run.
Like Sarah Palin, who has turned her political celebrity into a multi-million-dollar business with a reality TV show, as well as books and paid speeches. A lot to give up.
Well, I think Palin's faced with a real choice because she has a very lucrative career going right now.
Or Al Gore, who now runs a multi-million-dollar media empire.
Many candidates that have run for president have gone on to have fulfilling careers.
But a Republican campaign strategist watching this year's candidates, Scott Reed, says for some, running for president seems mostly about creating a valuable brand name.
I mean, to me, it's kind of a game that makes their brand have some value.
Thank you.
And no one seems to have realized that more than Newt Gingrich, who has built an empire around his political persona, allowing him to lead a life of luxury. In the last 5 years, he's used donations to a political group he founded for millions of dollars in private jet travel, although he says he lives on a budget.
All I'm telling you is we are very frugal. We, in fact, live within our budget. We owe nothing.
Gingrich's frugal lifestyle includes a $1 million home in suburban Washington. It also includes lavish spending with his wife Callista on jewelry from Tiffany's. And just this month, Gingrich left the campaign for a cruise with his wife in the Greek Isles, the event that led to the mass resignation of his staff. Part of Gingrich's empire, a kind of Gingrich Inc., includes several for-profit businesses. Here, he and his wife promote a film produced by Gingrich Productions.
Our best leaders have reminded us that we have a moral obligation to the cause of freedom.
This week, Gingrich also released his 24th book, with many of his upcoming campaign stops doubling as marketing events for the book and movies, raising more questions about the true intentions of his campaign.
If he's being driven by book sales and movie openings and things like that, I mean, that doesn't fit into a traditional campaign, and like it or not, that's the way he's wanted to go, and that's the way he's going to give it a try.
Also raising questions from independent watchdog groups is the operation of a charity Gingrich founded called Renewing American Leadership, REAL. Its website contained ads for Gingrich's books, taken down after we asked about them, and posts his positions on political hot-button issues.
It's not clear that it actually is a charity. We have an organization that looks like he's mixing public purpose and his own private political interest.
The charity's fundraising letters on Gingrich's letterhead attack President Obama and also promote Gingrich's book. In fact, records obtained by ABC News show the charity bought Gingrich's books to give to those who send in donations, with no discount in the price, according to the charity's new director, Pastor Jim Garlow.
My concern was, is there any way we can get these a lot cheaper, and we couldn't and we didn't.
And a recent audit discovered that the charity paid one of Gingrich's for-profit companies more than $200,000, which the charity says was used to pay his then press secretary Rick Tyler, who was also the director of the charity until March, and made the decision to buy the Gingrich books with charity funds.
You don't think it all adds up to being just too intertwined?
No,
with
not
the
at
Gingrich
all.
political campaign.
No.
He hasn't intertwined the charity and his political career?
What's so intriguing about you and the media, you can't believe people have pure motives. That's so hard for you. It's so difficult for you. you assume everybody's got evil motives.
So why did the charity you invested give $200,000 to your for-profit companies?
Gingrich refused repeated requests from ABC News to be interviewed about his empire and had little to say when we caught up with him this morning in New Hampshire after a speech.
Last chance to answer the question about...
Cover the speech. Cover 14
Sir,
million
just trying to
unemployed.
ask you the
I
question
know you are.
about
I'm trying to
your
tell.
nonprofit that
I'm trying to tell
charity
you.
that you founded
I'm not
gave
concerned about that.
$200,000.
The American people aren't concerned about
We're
that.
asked- I
Try
think the
covering the
American
speech.
people would be concerned. Are you not
Thank you all.
concerned about
Thank
the
you.
fact that your charity you founded has given $200,000 to your own company?
The new spokesperson for Gingrich said today that Gingrich had done nothing in violation of the law and that our report was little more than some inane accounting issue. But the allegations are remarkably similar to what happened in 1997 when Gingrich, then the Speaker of the House, was censured by Congress and fined $300,000 for using a charity to advance his political career.